gain. I truly believe that if you want to live a fulfilling life, you need to gain a lot of things in your life. But that means if you want to gain something, you will need to take risks. So, for example, if you want to gain a new job, you will need to take risks. If you want to gain new relationships, you will need to take risks. If you need to gain new business, you will need to take risks. And of course, when you think about taking risks, a lot of times people do not take risks because they are fearful. For example, if you want to get a new job, you are fearful that that new job will not be as good as it is now, because a lot of times people are afraid more of losing than afraid not gaining. And that's a lot of times people do not take risk to pursue that better option. Now, if you want to get better relationships and gain better relationships, a lot of times men or women needs to express their feelings to other person, and that means that they need to be vulnerable. And a lot of times people feel fear of rejection, and if they will share their feelings, they will be vulnerable and they are afraid of it. If you want to be a business owner, you want to gain a business, a lot of times there is a lot of different fears. It could be fear of failure, fear of losing your ego, fear of rejection from investors. There's a lot of fears coming into the plate. So now, like, when you think about gain, you need to take risks, and of course you are fearful. So that means the next thing that we need to consider is courage, because the more courage you have, the more risks you're able to take, the more you're able to achieve. Now, when you think about anything that you want to achieve, a lot of times we need to see from two things. So when you want to pursue business, that means that you will have some fears, and you will need to have courage to pursue that. So that means you can reduce your fear to act, or you need to increase courage to act. So how to reduce fear? A lot of times we are fearful because we don't understand what we are pursuing. So that means you understand where that fear is coming from and how to reduce that fear. So when you think about fear, a lot of times fear is coming from our thoughts, and those thoughts is based on our opinions, not on facts. So that means we need to ask ourselves, so where that fear is coming from, and speak with professionals, business owners, and then they could potentially normalize your fear and understand that those fears most of the time is exaggerated, and that means you're able to reduce the fear. And when you reduce your fear, your courage is enough, and you're able to pursue new business. Of course, if it's fear small enough already, you're able to work on your courage. So that means if you are not able to start yet, maybe you're able to start somewhere small and build that courage little by little. And when you have courage bigger than your fear, you always pursue what you want. So let's make that fear smaller, let's make that courage bigger, and pursue the things that you want.